Bumba and Salthill owes more to Mr. McGorian's Wonder Emporium rather than a commonplace corner shop. It has done so for almost 80 years. For any adult who has in the past holidayed in Salthill, it will bring back memories, memories viewed through rose-coloured plastic sunglasses.
Hi, my name is Joe Quinn. I am in this shop for 25 years. We run the shop, my wife, my son Stephen, and my daughter Andrea. We run it as a family shop. It's an iconic gift shop on Salthill, and we do all the selection of rock, sweets, beachwear, gifts, everything.
And as a child, you would have come to the Bonbon.
As a child, I would have come to the Bonbon many moons ago, and it's lovely. All the older people in Salthill, when they see me opening for the summer, they all say, "Oh, we'd love to see you open and brighten up the place." You know, we put all the colour, as you can see outside. We make the place look attractive. And from what I believe, it's the last iconic gift shop left in the west of Ireland.
It's not the whole of Ireland.
The whole of Ireland, yeah. So we had Ryan Tuberty here on Monday, and he was so impressed by the shop. He thought it was fantastic with all the rock and the gifts and all the colour outside and the old style windows. And he said he commented on the fishing nets and all the regular stuff. He couldn't believe it was still here. And he came in and had an ice cream. He said the ice cream was fabulous. And he got so many hits on Instagram. So it was a good episode for us. And yesterday we made the headlines of the City Tribune with all our Galway flags outside. So we had plenty of excitement this week.
And I mean, how do you source all your?
Well, my dad was a wholesaler. We had a wholesale business all our lives, and we just the trade continued on. We had all the stuff just with contacts, and down through the years, we're 25 years here. We were 6 years up the road at another gift shop. But when I was a child, well, my mum had a seaside shop in Silver Strand, and just has stuck with us in generations. So now my son
entrenched in Salthill.
Yeah. So my son now has taken over from me. He's finished college, so he loves the shop and he's really interested in it. So hopefully go for another generation, you know.
And every day it's different. I mean,
every day it's different. We don't know who's going to walk in the door. Probably the most famous person was Jack Nicholson. He came in. He bought postcards that came in. And I looked at him. I said, you know, when somebody comes in and top of you, and you know who he is when he actually said thank you so much, he was gone out the door like, wow, that was Jack Nicholson, you know. Jack Nicholson, yeah. And we got a lot of celebrities coming here. Last week we had Lucy from Living with Lucy. She was here. We had Ray Darcy here. We had that American guy that did what's his name, Charlie Sheen. He was here. You know, so we had quite a few people. We had Cillian Murphy from Peaky Blinders. He was in with these kids.
So anyway, it's not just a shop. I mean, it is nearly a social.
It's a social event. We don't know who's going to come in the door. We don't know what's happening or what's going to happen. You know, so we don't know who's going to come in. You know, and the attraction, the colour, it draws them in as it did to Ryan Tuberty. He said he couldn't believe it, all the stuff hanging outside. You know.
Well, even seeing the kids. I mean, the kids they're completely.
Yeah.
Over, you know.
Yeah. They call it Aladdin's Cave when they go into all the colour, and it's, you know, it's just different. You know.
And you say your son's going to take it.
Well,
are you?
I'm from a family of 19. I have 10 sisters and 8 brothers. I have 68 nieces and nephews. I have 99 grandnieces and nephews. I have 2 great grandnieces. So I'm from a big family.
That's a scary amount of
a lot of people. Yeah.
But when you say your son will take over, does that mean you're retiring, or can you retire from this?
I'm 64 now, so time for me to think about retiring. But he loves the business, and he works with me here all the time. So my wife comes in the morning, we open up. She does the morning session with me, and then when it's busy, the 4 of us are here together. You know.
Now, I mean, you closed it in.
We closed the second week of September, because just when the kids go back to school, it's like somebody turns the lights off. It just dies, you know. So we close up. And opened then in the second week of May.
And I mean, it is very much a tourist place, but then from even just been here now the last while, you know, it's very much for the locals as well.
For the locals as well. We get a lot of locals in, and now we're selling the flags for the matches are on. And as you know, sure, we're totally dependent on the weather. When the weather is, if the sun was shining today now, it was really nice. I wouldn't be able to talk to you, you know. But now it's just a bit overcast. There's no kids heading for the beach, but it will get better. You know, we had a great few weeks already, so you know.
Timeless nature of a Salthill holiday is perfectly encapsulated by this small, colourful shop, bursting at the seams with all manner of magical memento vivere. Buckets and spades, rainbow-coloured windmills, beach balls, and garish plastic-rimmed sunglasses vie for attention in the cluttered window. From the outdoor canopy hang further colourful trinkets and talismans, without which no Salthill outing would be complete.
8 in the morning, it could be 10 at night, it could be 11 at night, it depends. It all depends what has to be done in the shop.
We could close at 4 o'clock if it's raining and close up. But if it's fine, then we could be here until 10 o'clock at night. But we never do after 10.
That's my law.
Yeah.
But 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock of the day now, you get a lot of locals that come in for a cup of tea or just sit on the bench. That's what they do. Everyone wants to sit on the bench.
Lovely to see all elderly people get their ice cream, sit down here and they eat it, and even people come with their dogs, they get an ice cream for the dog and they feed the dog, you know. So
Or I sit on here. Everyone thinks that I'm always on the bench, which I do. I tend to sit out here a lot. It's one of those things that it doesn't feel like work because it's actually quite enjoyable. You meet so many nice people and you meet your daily locals all the time. And it's a very enjoyable place to work, really. So it doesn't feel like work. And as long as he knows who the boss is, it's all good.
Can we clear up that matter?
Oh, well, I think we all know who the boss is, so we do. As I say, behind every successful man is an exhausted woman. So, all right.
that's right. Yeah. We agree.
We always agree. We don't know any different because we actually bought the bonbon 3 months before we got married. So it's been 25 years. I don't even remember what life was like really prior to having the bonbon. We've always kind of been out here and the kids have grown up here, so they don't know any different. So it's just home from home, really. When I was younger, we used to hang around the back of the bonbon when Old Finan had it. And allegedly you could buy cigarettes for 10 cents each, but I don't know the truth of that, or 10p. No, not at all, not at all. Wouldn't partake in that at all. But yeah, everyone used to hang around the back of the bonbon when we were kids. Everyone knew it. And it was actually, I think, when the finance sold it, the next the Indians that owned it, they actually used to open Christmas Day. So it was known in Galway that if you needed a pint of milk or a carton of cream or cigarettes, you get in the bonbon on Christmas Day. I think they used to open kind of from maybe 10 until 2 or something like that. But I think it was the only shop open. It's great.
So that's been very much a family business.
Morning.
Yeah, we have, Joel's had a lot of his nieces and nephews have kind of worked here over the years during the summer and that helped us out. And now the 4 of us do it for the last few years. So it's great because we can't really give out to each other because we have to go home to each other. So it works out fine. But the kids don't know any different. Like they're 21, 23 now, and they've been stuck here since they were tiny. So it's really is our home.
They enjoy it.
We just came from Dublin for the day.
And how do you come to? Have you been to Galway?
Yes.
And have you been to the bonbon?
No, never before. I just wanted to send, my son is in Australia, so I wanted to get a nice postcard and send it to him in Australia. That's what we're here for. Sorry, I beg your pardon.
Maybe once you go in there, you buy lots more then.
Maybe. That's dependent on a lot of things.
Anyway, thanks.
Thank you very much.
I'm third from the top. There was 19 of us in it. And 10 girls, 9 boys. We had a wholesale business in College Road. We used to do fancy goods, ties, souvenirs, everything. And my father, he died at 56 years of age. And I took over the business in College Road with my mother. And my brother started here 25 years ago. But, I remember years ago,
here in Salthill, we had two ballrooms. We've had Sea Pint up here. Yeah. And we had the Hanger ballroom down here, just here. And I mean, you'd have the Clipper Carnival playing there and the Royal Show Band up here. Yeah. I remember the first night, Brendan Byer, you know Brendan Byer, he went down to Las Vegas, died. Brendan Byer and the Royal Show Band played here in Sea Pint. Yeah. I said they were just starting that time.
Chop off any trip to the Xanadu. Any child from 2 to 102 will ensure that one hand is left free to clutch an ice cream cone. Should a youngster be charged with the task of fetching 2 or more cones from the bonbon, they will eschew a dusting of hundreds and thousands, thus allowing for surreptitious licks of each of the melting cone as they cross the promenade.
So we come here every summer. So we were here last summer. We got some particular toys. Paw Patrol, it's a character that she likes. So we were promised, she's finished Nina now, going into Nina in September. So she was promised treats today. So we came back down again to get extra characters and some treats. So yeah, I love coming here in the summer. And again, at Christmas, there's always, the Christmas trees and everything here then.
And would you have come here when you were?
Not so much because I grew up in Connemara, but bringing this lady since she's been young. She'll be 5 in August, so we're coming here both summers now.
Yeah, it's very much an institution.
It is an institution at this stage, yeah, and obviously local and friendly and helpful and all of the rest. So, and it has a little bit of everything. In Ladden's Cave, we call it.
I'm from Salthill, yeah. Or more originally. Or more.
So, you
Played for the county team, Camogie, played for the county team. We won the first All Ireland Junior and Ardmore Club. We won Camogie for that as well.
they're doing fairly well.
Yeah. So,
But what would you think for the ice cream or the 99 or would you be after a bucket?
I'd be bringing my grandnieces in for all the lovely goodies he has here.
And you leave here a poorer woman financially.
No,
But in
definitely not. Definitely not.
Right. But it is very much Salthill.
Oh, it is it? Yeah, for years and years. Definitely in the 70s now. I'd remember it in the 70s more so.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
great to see you. It's still
Still coming since saying hello to himself.
yeah.
All the Quinn family, a lot of them.
The bonbon is not a geographic location. Its intuitive postcode directs the anima to that day when the sun shone in Salthill. God was in his heaven, and all was right with the world.